What is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to give y'all my initial thoughts on the Texans versus Titans game, and I'm going to switch up the style of the video today, so let me know if you like it in the comments below. But man, what a game. This was an emotional roller coaster, and one of the better games to watch in the past few years, especially later in the game, man, when both teams, they were just going back and forth, trading punches, and it was fun football to watch. It really was. Deshaun Watson balled out. He had a hell of a day, but the defense let him down like they always seem to do, and we'll get to that. But let's start from the beginning. And, the offense, they started off slow. We couldn't really get in a rhythm. The pass protection from the interior of the offensive line, it was horrendous really all day. I mean, they had trouble dealing with stunts and different blitzes that the Titans sent. And, credit to the Titans for sending those blitzes and those stunts. But come on, man. Our O-line has to do better. It's been, 7 years with Mike Devlin, and he has yet to ever teach our offensive line to pick up stunts, it seems like? He needs to be fired. Get him the hell out of here. But the Titans, they came out ready. They were chipping away at us with every Derrick Henry run. And man, they know how to use play action. Arthur Smith, the offensive coordinator, he's definitely going to have to be on our list of potential head coaches. I just love how he creates easy throws over the middle of the field. And he's helped elevate Tannehill to, dare I say, a really damn good quarterback, honestly. He's making it easy for him, and that offense is moving. The other thing I like about Arthur Smith is how the Titans are able to just finish off drives. The Titans were top of the league in red zone efficiency last year, and they still are red hot this year. And they were able to pinpoint one of our main weaknesses. Our defense, it's got a lot of weaknesses. Gotta be honest with you. But one of the main ones is in that kind of short middle area of the field, kind of right where your linebackers are, just past the defensive line. That area of the field is really a weakness for us, and they just kept on attacking it. And they knew it, and they abused it. And that was rough. But so down 2 scores going into the second quarter, and man, there was a lot of game left. But we needed to start showing some signs of life. And the offense, they had no excuses today. The Titans defense is not very good. So our 36 points, yes, I'm very happy we put up 36 points, but that's kind of what we're supposed to do. With the talent we've got on offense versus a very poor defense, that is what we're supposed to do. It's 2 games now against poor defenses that we put up a 30 bomb. So gotta be happy with that. And on here, we continue to find Aaron Fells in the red zone, man. He had himself a day with Akins out. And I honestly don't even really like this play call. Just kind of running Fells out into the flat. And especially with Watson just kind of sort of floating this ball up, like that's just kind of asking for a pick 6. But hey, we got on the board, avoiding the quick blowout. But the Titans, they responded quickly. They were not happy. And here's one thing I hate about Anthony Weaver. Look how far off the cornerbacks are. Over 10 yards. Like that's ridiculous to me. I mean, it's nearly impossible for Bradley Roby to break on this throw right here. Like, I get that you have to protect guys like Vernon Hargreaves from getting beat deep. And you kind of want to hide Lonnie Johnson at safety just because he's new to the position. And you want to hide Eric Murray at slot cornerback so you have us playing off. I get that. I get where you're going. But you just can't be doing it all game long. You can't. You cannot be that predictable. And the man, Phillip Gaines, he showed us all why he should not be getting snaps whatsoever on this team. Rest of the season, I do not want to see him on the field ever again. Honestly, I don't want to see Hargreaves either, but we don't really have a lot of options. Maybe we try out Keon Crossan a little bit. Maybe we try John Reed out in the on the boundary. I don't know. The cornerback room needs Garyon Conley. That's essentially it. But so back down 2 scores, and we needed points. We could score now. The offense was in a rhythm. If we score now, we double up when we get the ball back at half. And then, it seemed like that's what was going to happen. That would have been huge for us. We were driving down the field, but this pissed me off. And I'm sure it pissed you off too. But just a lack of urgency and awareness to get out of bounds. It's not that hard. It's simple. That's basic football. Get out of bounds right now. Oh my God. Fuller did it once where he missed out of bounds. David Johnson, though. Fuck. David Johnson, man. What are you doing? There is tons of space to get to the sideline, but no. You just want to try and get fancy, try and dance on them. Well, great job. Great job, dude. You got an extra 2 yards of yak. And you killed precious time off the clock where we could have ran a whole extra play, to be honest. But now we got to play it safe. Now we got to settle for 3. And, it's little mistakes, but these little mistakes, they start to add up. And if we get 7 there instead of 3, man, it's an entirely different game in my opinion. But let's move on. Let's move on to the second half now, and that is really when the offense, they came alive. You know, they're building up the rhythm in the first half. They started to click, and then the second half, boom. We scored 26 points in the second half, and you know, at times we just kind of looked unstoppable. We looked like the offense that we were all kind of dreaming about throughout the offseason. And here's my favorite thing that happened though during the entire game. And if you've been following the channel, you know I've broken down the Texans' most popular RPO play. We run it numerous times a game, and I hate it. I hate it because even I know when it's coming. And if I know, man, it's way too predictable, bro. And so I wanted them to build off this RPO very badly and run a counter for it. And finally they did it, bro. Finally. So out of this formation, they'll always have Cobb motion from the field side to the boundary side. They'll run fake. They'll put the tight end in this wing flex formation. That's what it's called. And he'll usually be on the same side as Cobb, the same side that Cobb is coming from, right? That's usually where he'll be. And the tight end will make this kick out block. And so here's more examples of that exact play call throughout the season. They love this play call, like I'm saying, but they finally made a small adjustment to get a big gain off of it. So look here today, look how they put Fells on the opposite side of Cobb this time. He's not here, and he's not going to make the kick out block, but instead, they just run him out to the flat and kind of in a wheel route. And what this does is it puts this defender in a bind on who to guard. You can see he kind of hesitates a little bit. They aren't used to seeing Fells actually running a route on this. They're just used to him blocking. But finally, we throw the counter punch and it burns them. Whew. Okay, Tim Kelly. Okay, I see you. And so we marched our way down, and man, we finally had a successful David Johnson run. 2 yards, baby, let's go. The only 2 yards the only 2 yard run that matters, baby. Okay, we on the board. One possession game now, and this was kind of the turning point, man, because the GOAT made a huge play. The GOAT with the turnover, the greatest Houston Texan edge rusher of all time, Jacob Martin. You thought I was gonna say JJ Watt? I'm hurt, man. You don't know my brand, my love for the true GOAT, Jacob freaking Martin. Great sack by JJ, but just look at Martin, man. Look at the hustle. Look at the heart. Look at the effort by the GOAT. Oh my God, the Titans, they should have recovered it right here. And if they did, it's an entirely different game. But look at the GOAT just diving on the pile. Graceful little dive, okay? You know, graceful like goats are, right? He knocks the ball out once, then he knocks it out a second time? He made that shit happen. That's what you get with the GOAT, man. You get 110% effort all the damn time. When he's on the field, he makes shit happen. Book it. And then our other GOAT, Deshaun motherfucking Watson, did motherfucking Watson things, bro, with no one open early and the defense all around him. And the play is never dead. The play is never dead with Deshaun, and what a good job by Cobb coming back to the ball and securing the catch. That was a real clutch play. And I think our wide receivers, they need to do a better job of helping Watson out when he's scrambling. Nuke was great at it, and our new guys, they really need to build that chemistry with Deshaun, the scramble rules, you know, just hopefully this is the sign of more to come. Now for the rest of the quarter, both offenses, you know, they would move the ball, but they just couldn't finish off their drives. Tyrell Adams made a nice play to sniff out the screen, and he was fine throughout the game. You know, he didn't really make as many splash plays as versus the Jags, but he wasn't a complete liability. But anyways, our offense couldn't finish either here, and the one thing that we couldn't do was take a sack in this position, man. Even if we didn't get the first, we just needed positive yardage, bro, to at least stay in field goal range. But Zach Fulton is going to be Zach Fulton and get demolished. And with interior pressure, it's just so much harder for Watson to scramble and to avoid it because he can't just step up into the pocket like I've shown before. And man, Jeffrey Simmons, former first-round pick for the Titans, he's going to be a problem for years to come. We need to improve the interior of our offensive line this offseason because this dude, he's a problem. Oh, I just remember this play. Fuck, man, this ridiculous touchdown run by Derrick Henry. Cunningham took the wrong gap, then missed the tackle. Murray missed the tackle. And that's just all it takes, man. Henry's a complete freak. J.V. did his best, but Henry's an absolute monster, man. I don't want my own Henry. I know he's a freak, but, I mean, check out Najee Harris, running back from Alabama. He's the most similar player I've seen to Henry. And maybe, just maybe, he'll be available to us in the draft. Yeah, I'm already thinking about the draft. That sucks, but I would love that little mini Henry. But this is really when shit hit the fan and the game got wild. Deshaun Watson, man, he would not be undone. He saw Henry's touchdown, was like, nah, I'm going to have to shut y'all up with a touchdown of my own. And man, what a bomb to Will Fuller, bro. This was 2017 rookie Deshaun vibes. This was the Seahawks game, that deep touchdown. That was the vibes, bro, of this. Fuller was showing out all game, man. I was real happy for him. He had himself a day. He's really establishing himself as the wide receiver 1 to this team. And, we were right back into the game, and the momentum, it just continued to swing our way, with Bradley Roby making possibly the defensive play of the year for our team with the interception. And what a snag, man. What a snag. Throw this man at wide receiver. Let's see what he got, man. God damn, those hands. Okay. Now with the ball back to us, the game, it was in our hands. It was right there. It was there for the taking. And Cooks, who's getting involved now, he ended up having a great game as well. And the offense was moving yet again. Things were working, man. Even the run game. The run game. David Johnson got a first down on a run. That's when you know shit is going our way, bro. That's when you know. and look at this run. Oh, what a design by Tim Kelly out of our 2 running back sets. It's a simple play, simple design, I should say, but it's effective because of the threat of Watson's legs, man. We've been preaching it, but finally, it took us 6 weeks and 3.5 damn quarters, but we're finally using Watson as a running threat. More, please. Then 4th and goal, and great job by Romeo to be aggressive, go for the jugular. 3 just wasn't going to do it. It wasn't going to hang. Knowing how trash our defense was, and it paid off. Watson made an amazing throw here with pressure in his face, and man, this was the ultimate high of the game, at least for me, man. I was feeling real confident, not gonna lie. And then the 2-point conversion. Look, I get the drama behind it. I get, despite how easy it would be to blame this entire game on Romeo Crennel's one decision, that's just not the right way to look at it, man. It's just not. Romeo made the right decision, in my opinion, to continue to be aggressive, to continue to trust in Deshaun Watson in the offense, because they were moving the ball, man. And kicking the PAT, going up 8, yeah, that forces the Titans to go for 2. But look at the defense all game long. We could not stop them worth a damn. And how many times over Deshaun Watson's career have we seen the defense fail him? Time and time again, they'll drive down the field and they'll get 6. Romeo didn't want to see that same story play out again. I didn't want to see that same story play out again. I'm sure you did not want to see that same story play out again. So he was smart. He put the trust of the team into the best player on the team in Watson. Hell, they even had a good play and should have ended the game here. Cobb was wide open. That should have sealed it. 9-point game, there's no shot. It's over. So I respect the decision. I respect the balls it took. But at the end of the day, man, it was the right decision to me. If you think otherwise, though, I want to hear your opinions. Let me know in the comments below why you don't like the decision or why you do like the decision. So, but honestly, the decision, it only got further proof that it was the right decision as the Titans marched down the field and scored in regulation. Then marched down a second time in overtime and scored with ease. So the defense didn't do shit, man. There were some pylons out there. They weren't doing shit, man. They were useless. They needed to do better. Deshaun deserves better, and this franchise deserves better. There's some guys I love on this defense, man. The GOAT, Jacob Martin, Bradley Roby, PJ Hall. To me, those are kind of the only untouchables. I guess I wouldn't even say untouchable. Like Hall, he can't be untouchable, right? He's pretty new, but I like him. But apart from the GOAT and Roby, really, every other defender, we should be listening for trade calls and possibly shopping them, because that defense, man, it would be really easy to blame it just on Anthony Weaver and have him be the scapegoat, but he doesn't have a lot to work with. Players are getting old. Players are regressing after career years. Young players haven't taken that step up in development that we were hoping. Now, I'm not saying Weaver is blameless. He isn't, but the defense needs a complete influx of talent so that we don't continue to waste elite games from Deshaun Watson. Anyways, that's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and comment down below your thoughts on the game. I'll have a film breakdown out probably the Wednesday night. I've got midterms Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so I'm going to be a bit busy, but after that, I'll pump out the film for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. All right, take care, everyone. See you later.